Integrated Math 6-7 students. We are in Module 6, and this is Lesson 10, and it actually, believe it or not, is our last lesson for this module. And it's called Some Review on Center and Spread of Data Distributions. Some review on center and spread of data distributions. Okay? All right, so our goal for today. Today we will review knowledge of center and spread of data distributions. The question that I want you to be thinking about is, what is your favorite concept of working with data? So we've learned a lot. Okay, let's do a little quick review of everything that we learned. First, we learned about statistical questions. Then we learned how to take the data from the statistical questions and put it on a graph, i.e. a dot plot or a frequency table or a histogram. Graph, yeah. Then we learned about the mean. Then we learned about deviations from the mean. Then we learned about MAD and tried to not go mad from learning about MAD, mean absolute deviation. Then we learned about interquartile range. We learned about finding the median of a data set so we could find the interquartile range. We learned that the mode is the number that happens most in a data set. We learned about how to make a box and whiskers plot based off of finding the median of a data set. Remember, the median is the exact middle of the data set. So, kiddos, you have learned a lot, all right? So, things to remember. Measures of center. And the thing that I want you to think about with measures of center is measures of center tell us what does a data set represent, okay? What does a data set represent when you're working with measures of center? So thinking about measures of center could be the mean, right? Because that's what you're finding the center spot of a set of data. The median is a center spot of a set of data. The mode is really not the center. The mode happens the most, but we do lump it in here when we're talking about measures of center. And so I really want you to just focus on finding the mean and finding the median, because that's usually what we use when we're talking about a center of data. Measures of spread is what we're talking about with variabilities, okay? And remembering that this is a review, so the variability that we're talking about is if we have high variability, then that means on a graph that your data is really spread out, okay? If it's low variability, then your data is going to have a tendency to be clumped. So we would have, let's say, this, and then this, and this, and this, and maybe this. So this is kind of clumped to this side, so that would be low variability. High variability means spread out. Low variability means clumped in one section. So that's what we're talking about when we have measures of spread. Measures of center is when you're actually finding numerical amounts using the mean and the median. All right, some more review. Steps for finding the MAD. The first thing that you do is you find the mean. Then you determine the deviations from each data point to the mean. Then you find the absolute value of each of the deviations. Then you add all of the deviations together, and then you divide that sum by the number of data points. So boys and girls, this set of notes is truly just a reminder of all of the stuff that we've been working through. Steps to find the IQR, interquartile range, is you put the data in order, numerical order. We could add the word numerical there so that you remember it has to either go least to greatest or greatest to least. Then you're going to find the median of that data set, and it becomes Q2, the median. Remember, median is Q2. Then, after you find the median, you're going to find the median of the lower half of the data set using the median and the smallest data set, and that's known as Q1, so that's the lower quartile. Okay, find the median of the upper quartile, and that is quartile 3. And then to find IQR, you have to take quartile 3 minus quartile 1, and that's how you find quartile or interquartile range. So a lot of stuff, like I said, that you guys have been learning. Um, making sure that this is just a quick double check to find the information that you need. All right? All right, so here, I'm not going to help you at all. I'm going to have you do this. So your notes were almost non-existent today, but I'm challenging you to do this problem with this data set. Okay, so time to practice. Here's your job for today's lesson. Find the mean, the MAD, the median, and the interquartile range for the data set below to compare the different measures of center and spread. Okay? So here's your data set. Not giving you any other information, but I want you to find the mean of it. I want you to find the MAD of it. Then I want you to stop, reorganize your thoughts. I want you to go back to the same data set. I want you to find the median. Then I want you to find the interquartile range, which means you're going to have to draw a box and whiskers plot to help you figure it out. And that's what I want to see when I'm checking your notes. Because remember, this is a review. Okay, so let's go back to our goal. Short lesson, short notes today. Today we will review knowledge of center and spread of data distributions. And now, go back to your question. What is your favorite concept of working with data? You get to choose out of all of these things that we're doing in this practice today, which one is your favorite. Remember, measures of center involve using the mean and the median, whereas measures of spread are talking about the variability. If it's high, it's spread out. If it's low, it's clumped together. Okay? And that's all I have for you today. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.